Welcome back. Before you can move forward, you have to know what's holding you back. We're talking about a lack of beliefs versus a lack of desires. For example, a guy making $50,000 a year who believes he only has the ability to make $60,000 is pretty satisfied with 50. But a guy making 50 who believes he can make 500 is very dissatisfied. Middle-class thinkers only appear to be lazy. The truth is, they're satisfied with their current lot in life because of their beliefs, not their desire. Once a person believes she can do, be, or have something, the frustration of not doing, being, or having creates motivation through frustration. This frustration-driven motivation, combined with a crystal-clear vision and plan of action to attain the goal, is what creates world-class results. My next critical thinking question for you is, how frustrated are you in the areas of your life that you're somewhat dissatisfied with? If your answer is, I'm really frustrated, congratulations. That means you believe you have what it takes to make it happen. If you're not feeling frustration from looking at the gap from where you are to where you want to be, you don't have a desire problem. You don't have an ambition problem. And you're not lazy. You have a belief problem. And the good news is that none of us are born with any of our beliefs. We learned most of them in childhood through the random, often self-limiting programming of other people. And that means they can be reprogrammed. It's what Dr. Shad Helmstetter calls erase and replace. You erase the old middle-class belief and you replace it with a new world-class belief. No matter what category you fall into, there is a way to turn things around and get world-class results. And that's objective reality. That's science, not rah-rah, jump up and down motivation. It's not even positive thinking. It's critical thinking. Consider this scenario. You're running late one day on your way to catch the bus. You run as fast as you can, but as soon as you get to the bus stop, the bus pulls away. Now you are really frustrated. You're going to be late for work. You start scolding yourself about getting up too late and being irresponsible. Your frustration level is escalating by the second. Suddenly, you reach for your wallet and you realize it's not there. You reach in your pockets and you realize you don't have any money at all. You forgot it back at home. Now how do you feel about missing the bus? The frustration you felt disappears instantly because you realize that even if you would have caught the bus, you couldn't ride it anyway because you didn't have the fare. The same thing applies to achievement. You'll only be frustrated when you believe you have what it takes to succeed. When you don't have the belief or the bus fare, what's there to be frustrated about? You didn't believe you could do it anyway. Bottom line, dissatisfaction is all about belief. The exception to the rule is if you truly believe you can have something, but you still don't want it. For example, I could go out today and buy a bass fishing boat. I have the money, I have a house on the lake and a dock to put it in. I just don't want it. Fishing doesn't turn me on. This is the exception to the rule. The point is to carefully examine what you are really thinking and what you really believe about what you want in your life. Most people won't take the time to do this. Only the champions and future champions. That's why we call them the great ones. Okay, so once you've determined what you're dissatisfied with and wish to change, the next step in the formula is creating your ultimate vision for your life. Without exaggeration, this may be the single most important thing you do on the road to world-class success. It's a technique I learned from some of the greatest champions I've worked with, interviewed, or coached. It's your blueprint to the future. It's your crystal ball and your genie in a bottle all in one. I have to take a quick time out. When I return, 10 questions that could not only change how you see yourself, but also have a huge impact on your future. We'll talk about it after the break.